What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Video True Stories. This for my old school dudes, because you youngsters don't know nothing about G-Rods. Oh, oh, shit. Uh, my bad, y'all. What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? My bad. My bad. I was getting ready to work on a story, but uh, Boston Celtics, man, crazy, right? Crazy. They coming back 3-2. Damn. They gonna make me look real bad and feel real stupid. Even though I originally picked them to win, ain't no way in hell I thought they stood a chance to come back. Ain't that crazy? Oh man. What up though? I know some people been crying, complaining about echoes during the last few videos. Nothing I could do about it, man. Try to get my cameras back and my tie mics. Got traffic, man. The mic is picking up traffic. So it's not so much an echo, it's that this 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 mixer or this mic is trying to block out the traffic. So it's making the traffic, it's trying to eliminate the sound and it's causing the echo. But anyway, I've been trying to be consistent with the stories, but they're gonna stop. You won't be getting those stories for a minute, man. You won't be getting those stories for about 2 minutes. Any updates on the month interview? Nah, for one, I'm not in LA and won't be in LA prior to after the summer. For two, Mump is doing his thing. Mump got a good job. Mump ain't trying to put his face out here on no old personal gang stories. You know what I'm saying? At some point, when you get older and you get sophisticated, you have things going on, you kind of shy away from when you were hardcore with the business. You know what I'm saying? Talking that real hardcore street life. So yeah, I just always got to respect Monk's position and any other OG's position when they feel like it's time to show a different them. You know what I'm saying? Monk's doing good. I hear he got a nice, I want to say Benz. Somebody told me he got a nice Benz. You know he's always fresh. Monk dresses fresh every day. So he's holding down a nice job. So gonna let Monk do his thing. Close the window. The windows are closed, man. You know, see, this is the thing about houses. I try to tell people, well, I used to try to tell people. Those houses in LA, they born in I mean, a lot of them are built in the 1940s, 30s, 40s, maybe the 20s, but the 30s, the 40s. And in the 40s, they really built these nice solid houses, just like cars. Cars were made of steel back then. They were very durable, very tough. Well, all of a sudden, we start building all these cheap houses outside of LA and in other states. And the houses aren't built to hide you from the outside noise, man. These houses are built with cheap wood and cheap material because it's cost effective. That way, the owner can quickly and easily make money. Same with the construction company. So you're gonna pick up sound from busy streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm right on a busy street, and the other street, because I'm right in the corner. The other street is now a busy street. They put a traffic light there because so many cars was coming through. So I'm getting traffic on both sides of me. And ain't no closing no window. The windows are closed. Thanks for the reply back. All right. Yeah, for sure though. KP, what up? Mac, that picture of you in your last true story video, you look like I dare some guy to test me. I'm fighting and busting cop. I don't even remember what the last video was. Was it about my brother? I don't think I put a picture of me in there. I don't know, man. I did these stories some days ago, man. Sears Craftsman House, people were ordering after World War II. And Home Base, Home Depot, Home Base. That was the name of that store that I was thinking of back in the day when my brother went and got the glass sliding doors. Home Base was on Fairfax and Slauson. You shut your mom's house up here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Good looking out. Mac has the most classic ice grill, the mean mug of doom. Really? No way. I'm the nicest guy coming, man. Solid homes they were. Yeah, they were solid, very solid, man. So now you guys know I hear my neighbors arguing and fighting all the time. I hear the little dogs, the puppies and shit. Hear everything, man. Whereas back in the day, those old houses, or even still to this day, those, with the LAX and the window upgrades, man, you could be in a house and somebody, I mean, I've done this. I've been outside people's homes. I've spray painted on houses where gang members were in the house at the time and breaking houses and stuff like that. They can't hear you. Or stealing cars. They couldn't hear you. If you had a TV on just a little bit or the radio on just a little bit, you didn't know what the hell was going on outside. Nowadays, you could down there hear somebody walk up to your house or apartment. You can actually hear the footsteps. Those old houses were really good. I was in a townhouse at one point that had fiberglass, but under it is concrete. Right. Kev, you inspired me to do a documentary on a hometown football hero from Banning High School, bro. Start filming next month. So, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. They told me that Rudy from 190 played football for Banning, the guy that had to fight the play fight or whatever, the chess match with Roscoe in the game watch. I wouldn't say I had strikes, but I wasn't all sloppy like these kids you see today. You know what I mean? I was hitting up on walls, yes, but were they fresh? I couldn't say they were fresh. You know what I'm saying? I would say average, somewhere in the middle of the good strikers. I wasn't a good striker, and a bad striker. I wasn't a bad striker. So somewhere in the middle. I was always very plain because I wanted people to read what I wrote. I didn't want to be all difficult where a person didn't understand what they were reading. Like, my whole purpose was to be seen, my name, my hood, whatever it was I was writing. I wanted it to be legible so people know what it was. If people can't read it, it don't mean nothing to them. Like, it's just some writing on the wall. You know what I mean? Got to have some solid murals. I love some of the APG murals, even though they were SO disrespectful. Texas Rangers doing good. Salute to your Marine dad, Kev. Yeah, Pops was in the Marines, and he picked up a lot of great qualities in the Marines, but Pops got a dishonorable discharge. I don't remember what it was. I forgot what it was. But he got a dishonorable discharge. So he didn't get no money from the government. You know what I mean? He didn't get to reap none of the benefits. Yeah, I was too young to remember what he actually did. Maybe I could ask my aunts and uncles. Something they never talked about growing up. So I don't remember what it was. I want to say he wouldn't shave because he got shaving bumps or something. I think it has something to do with that, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think he hit no redneck. I don't think it was violent. I think it was something like he just wouldn't take orders or his face hurt, bumped up or something. I don't know what it was. I'll find out for y'all, matter of fact. That'd be good for me to know to tell my kids and grandkids. American Negro, what up? The houses in the hundreds was built in the 50s. Oh, they came later on. I didn't know they came later on. Because I know Pookie now moved up into the hundreds back and forth. So that might have been the 1960s when Pookie now moved to the hundreds. So dang, they didn't experience white flight too much, huh? The whites had to move right in and move right out then. Kevmac, why you never interview Lil Kevmac about his history would be interesting. He's on enough platforms already. He could give his history on other platforms if the other platforms haven't dug it out. You know what I mean? But we interviewed him about Nipsey as far as his history. I don't know. It might be intriguing to you guys. I know the history, so to me, it's just like any other homie from the hood. Yes, hitting up on walls and art, it had to be legible, and most times you had to be quick. Yeah, you had to be quick. Until the baby Shawnee Max came around. And not just him, other dudes too. Man, they would sit there and write on the wall, man. They hit up all the homies' names, blocks, shadow it in, fingers. Man, they took their time with it, like for real. Some of the youngsters that came along, man, they would strike that wall for minutes with no problem. Jermaine Johnson, Kevin, what it's like being an OG and seeing how times change. I don't know what it's like to be an OG, but seeing times change, to me, I come to learn and accept. That's just part of life. Like everything changes, man. But I don't try to dwell on what's positive now or what's negative now, but times just change. People change and times change. So, Kev, what's the Kevmac pick for Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence now that it's on? Oh, you know me, man. I gotta look. I gotta compare the numbers and stats and stuff like that, man. I'm a numbers guy, man. Where did you get that? They were built in the 1950s. Good question. Go, young DJ. Good question. Hyde Park and Bryanhurst is gone, ain't it? Gone where? Did it get swallowed up? Did somebody come with a trailer and move the homes? What do you mean? Hyde Park and Bryanhurst. Oh, yeah, you mean that little spot where the train goes? Is that what you're talking about? How did Baby Smack develop his tagging skills? Was he in a tagging crew? Well, Baby Shawnee Mac, what he did was he patterned his style after the OGs. So when he would see the OG writing on the walls, the letterist styles and stuff like that, he kind of carried on the tradition of the OG. So his style is somewhat his own mixed with the old school style lettering of the, I would say, late 70s, early 80s style. I said he was running like the Bionic Man. I mean, he's fast, dude. He's fast, and we were running from the cops. There was the undercover cops was in the backyard. What was we gonna do? Stand there and go to jail? Even though we didn't do nothing, they were gonna try to hook us up, obviously. Or at worst case scenario, they was gonna pat us down and take our names as being associated with that area, whether it was to buy drugs or sell drugs or be around gang members. Okay, man, you ever gonna go to the South and listen? Go to the South and listen. My grandfather had a whole train stop for sugar. Am I gonna go to the South and listen? I don't know, bro. Kevin, do you still gamble every now and then, or you kick the habit completely? No, I still gamble, man. I still gamble on sports. I kicked all the other habits: craps, blackjack, table games, Super Nine, baccarat. I kicked all of the gambling habits except for sports betting. Recently found out about your channel, The GOAT. Hey, good looking out for that comment, man. I appreciate it. I don't give out wrenches no more, man. If you remember, I had some situations where some of my moderators were jealous of other moderators, were jealous or just decided to try to tear my platform up by banning some of my greatest supporters. And, a lot of personal beasts were going on. So I just had to get rid of the majority of the moderators, and whether you donate or not, whether you cool with me or not, I had to limit it to the moderators that I knew did a great job, Crystal, Shaniqua, and people like that, man. It's not going to be up in their feelings and just be banning people for no reason or hating because somebody super chats me, you feel me? No, I was never on the scratchers, but I was on Lotto. I used to buy lotto tickets all the time, and I couldn't buy one. I would buy 100 lottery tickets. So I was sprung on that for a short minute. Not long, but just a short minute. Yeah, I was. I never understood why people want to be moderators so bad, like they get paid for it or something. I will pay $5,000 for a wrench, nigga. What is the 5,000? Matter of fact, I'll take a O off for you. Just give me 500. I'll give you moderator status. And it's not for a lifetime. There is no contract. You mess up once, bye. You gone. Thank you for the 500. Let's see. It is because sports gambling is more stable and you have more control over it. I never knew the difference between the different types of gambling. Nah, because you could still be compulsive and sprung on sports gambling, but I get more out of sports gambling, and I love to watch sports. Like, watching sports doesn't hurt my feet, my back, or get me tired. You know what I mean? Sports gambling, I could lay down if I have to. You know what I'm saying? You could sit in a comfortable couch, sit in a comfortable bed. You can stand up. You can eat. You can drink. You can talk on the phone. You can't do all that playing baccarat or shooting craps. You know what I mean? So the convenience of gambling and the love of sports has a lot to do with it. Uchi Lo, what up, homeboy? I'm running 2024 because I ran 2023. Hey, that's a good one, man. I like that, man. You over there in Egypt pimping or something, homie? Don't let me find out you got a stable full of Egyptians over there. Yeah, everybody talking about Crawford versus Spence, man. I just woke up, bro. I get it now. No need to head out to a track or anything like that. Mac, has anybody ever seen a ghost in a neighborhood where somebody has been smoked? Great question, man. That might fall up under fiction. I never heard nobody seen a ghost where somebody got killed as far as gang banging in LA. I heard that, Suge, but all the game you got, man. Somebody should skin you alive with all that game you got. Southside, what up, Crip? Crip Mac going live with your buddy on Saturday. Oh, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. My favorite moderator says, support the KevMac video platform by hitting the like button. Won't cost you a penny. KP Video News, what up? I was with Mark 7 a couple weeks ago. That's funny. I got some Mark 7 stories. But I'm thinking I'm highly favoring taking a break from the stories until I get my cameras back. So I'm thinking about taking like a 4-week layoff, 4 weeks off, and then come back with the story. Because I don't want to get into the good stories and don't have the good equipment, the good sound, and the good picture quality. So I'm thinking when I come with the good stories, it would be better and attract a wider audience when they can sign on and see some good clarity. You feel me? Because I was going to talk about stolen cars. I actually was, like I said, when I seen you guys in here, I stated that I was actually going to do a story. So I went live on accident. This wasn't meant to be live. This was meant to be about a Jeep ride story. Kev, don't do it. What you mean don't do it? Don't do what, Crystal? Don't tell stories with a good camera and good sound? What? I did graffiti back in the day. Ouch one. Ouch one. So it's ouchie law. All right, that's what's up. Where you from? Trouble? Please don't stop the story. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I think it would be better business-wise to have the quality of the channel, the quality of the videos up to par, right? Plus, I still got other work to do. I'm working, so I don't have time. Alex Alonso, Street TV, hit me up. There's some people doing a Nipsey documentary, and they want to interview me on that. I'm going to have demands if I was to do that because I'm not in LA and won't be in LA. And on top of that, I got some other concerns. So, but yeah, man, I think that'll be a real good opportunity. It's for a big TV platform. CMA, KC, KWS. All right, that's why you know Mark 7. Right? You're cool with Mark 7. He messes with a lot of KWS cats, right? CMA, I remember CMA, never heard of KCC. Every day is a story, especially in the ghetto. Absolutely, but it's how you tell that story, how you narrate that story. I think that's the art of everything. Like, can you tell a story without saying X, Y, and Z killed A, B, and C, and nobody was convicted for that murder? Can you tell a story about getting into it with a rival gang without hurting that gang's feelings, without them feeling like you putting them down and they want to respond? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's an art to it. I think pretty much all the YouTubers understand the art at this time. I think as time goes on, you understand you walking a thin line telling stories. But for the most part, overall, I think everybody get it. Now, when you start talking about these white podcasters, these white guys doing interviews, they don't get it. So they'll ask you a question like, who killed Raymond Washington? Or they'll ask you a question like, you know, who killed this guy? You know what I'm saying? Or they'll say they'll start some beef between you and another guy and don't care about you. As long as they get their check, they good. They don't care about you. I know all you boys, Lil Amp, Baby S, Max Smurf, Lil Run Run, yeah, them all the homies. Lil Run Run, rest in peace. Them all the homies. Yeah. You left some names out, but hopefully you left them out on purpose. Terrell Brown, what clowns, man? What clowns are we talking about, homie? Kev Mac went to Crenshaw High. I graduated Crenshaw High. I also went to Palisades. Clarity and sound is good now. Tell the story. No, it's for the stories. It's not for the live, homie. It's for the stories. Gotta keep giving content, right? Reggie Owens, what up? Oh, white platforms, yeah. You man, you know the answer to your own question, man. You know the answer. Washington High School was built in 26, 27. So I do figure that houses weren't built until the 50s. That's funny. That's funny, man. Like I said, I never knew the houses was built in the 50s. That's kind of strange to me because the white people had LA, man, especially in all the good looking manicured portions of LA. Have a great and safe Memorial weekend. You too, Lady P. How you doing? I miss you. So, Tara Brown, the reason why you do an interview with those clowns, man, see this whole YouTube thing. Like I seen it, I'm gonna say this just for understanding and a stamp on what I'm about to say. I seen an interview with Melly Mel recently, right? Somebody interviewed Melly Mel. And he talked about how he became addicted to the camera. It's the same with other guys too. It's not something Melly Mel goes through. It's what a whole lot of people go through. So you start fiending for the camera attention. You start fiending to get in front of the camera, either to see yourself or you feel like you got some things to say, you got some things to tell, and you want people to know this. Whether you're telling the truth or a lie or you putting extras on it, you want people to hear it and believe it. Even if it comes to defending yourself in a fight or defending yourself as a rat or whatever it may be, a beef you have with somebody. You get in front of the camera and you tell those stories. So at this point, when it becomes addicting and you fiending, it's just like a crackhead or a gambler. It don't matter what gambling you do. It don't matter what the crack tastes like. You don't care if it's blow up or not. You don't care if it's stress or not. You want to get high. You want to smoke crack. So they go and get in front of these cameras. Now it's a bonus if a guy say, I got something for you. You're going to hurry up and run down. You're going to run down there. But most of the times, the person doesn't get paid. I mean, if you're on a platform like maybe a Vlad TV, maybe if you sign a contract where you have to give so many hours or tell so many stories to get paid, something like that, right? But some of these white platforms, they have different avenue. Like they're not just on YouTube. They sell stuff on Amazon and all these other different platforms. They have other avenues. They package up CDs or DVDs and sell those, and they got supporters and they get grants and all kind of things, man. So they're able to do those type of things, and they'll reap the benefits because they're getting 1 million views a video and they got several million viewers. You feel me? But anyway, back to the nature at hand. A lot of these dudes can't go on any, the platform they want to be on. They can't be on TV. Like some of these dudes are itching to be TV stars. Some of these dudes failed at getting the fame and recognition that they always dreamt of. And now here you are on YouTube. That's the closest thing to TV. Man, niggas can see me. Niggas can see me and hear what I got to say. Dana Garrison, good looking out, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. That's a tuna sandwich right there, man. It ain't enough for the chips and the soda, but good looking out, bro. Good looking out, man. I need that tuna sandwich right now. Italian bread, man. Clout chasers. Yeah, I guess you could say clout chasers. Hey, and thanks to the comment who said good show, man. Appreciate it. I mean, this is just us every day. This is regular conversation, answering questions, spending some time on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Knocking out an hour out the day. But damn, you really came a long way since 2006. Who did? Me? I came a long way. Kevmac's giving us a great class on human psychology. I mean, I think every day, I think I'll continue to grow every day. You know, the more I see and hear myself, I see where I could be better. The more I just sit back and think of how I felt friends and family over the years, or maybe even myself, and not just think, how can I do things better? You know what I mean? Or how can I speak better? How can I present a story better? Or how can I not throw somebody under the bus just because somebody that I don't know asked a question, somebody that doesn't even support the channel asks a question. You know, do you really want to go in on somebody when they do that? Do you really want to ruin friendships? Or even if a person ain't a friend, do you want to go there? Do you want a childish YouTube beef because somebody misinterprets you or hates you or think you hate them? Like a person thinking you throwing shots at them, but you really got love for that person. Like I said, the same with the homies that think you had sex with their girl or think you're trying to talk to their girl when that was never even a thought. Like, homie, I'm not even, you know, forget you being a homie. Forget I got respect for you. Forget I got love for you, but I'm not attracted to your girl. Kev, I got a Sony FX3 with the whole kit that just collects dust. Think I'm gonna sell it because I don't have time to use it. Let me look up that Sony FX3 and see what's up with that, man. Kev, are your old magazines online to read? I took the magazines offline, man. Because wasn't nobody really using the website. So I had to cut down on my expenses, man. All these $10 and $20 everywhere just eating me up and overdrawing my bank account. Now I got negative bank accounts. Now I got an extra 35 times 3 that I gotta pay every month. You know? So I cut down on some of my expenses, and one of them would be the website with the magazines and clothes. Do you think your big bros installed that in you, or you learned along? Hell no, they didn't install none of that in me. No, I learned along the way. Like I said, every day is a lesson to me. Big bro, I learned a couple things from big bro. Middle-aged bro, Loco Bam, I learned a lot from him. And it's not that he taught me, it's from me watching him, you know, seeing what he into. That's what, when I was going to talk about the G-Rods, I was actually going to mention how I never seen him steal a car. I never hung out with him or went with him to steal cars. I just learned that he was stealing cars until, I don't want to tell too much of the story, right? But yeah, love your show, Kevmac. Much love from Little Rock City, 501 in the building. Good looking out, Franklin Furlough. Appreciate it. Yeah, they didn't install nothing in me, man. You know what? I should tell a story about my brother, right? Let me make note of that. The Goob Show. What up, Goob? Tony Moore, good looking out, bro. Now I got a tuna sandwich, a soda, and chips. I'm good. Lunch on the Maniacs today, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me hit stories. All right, let's see. I got that. Most of life lessons is through observation. Yeah, personal experience, observing others, and your own personal experiences. Absolutely, bro. Dawson B210 was the easiest. See, you stealing my story already, man. Actually, it was one of the easiest. Because I'm going to tell you something, bro. Let me see. I think I'm going to put... you got me wanting to give up too much. I'm going to just kick back, man. Because now I was about to expose another story that I'm going to have. So, but yeah. Several different cars were easy, obviously, to a car thief. I was the type of guy, once you stole a car, once you bust open the ignition, then I'll just jump in your G-Ride with a screwdriver and drive it that way. Yeah, we got a real car thief up in here, man. I thought some of y'all was too young to know about stealing cars, man. I was actually going to do a story on some of the best car thieves that I knew, that I seen and witnessed, but then I said, nah, because there was so many car thieves in the neighborhood and probably every neighborhood in LA that I said, nah, because people going to be like, nigga, I stole this car and that car. Oh, I taught him, I taught that. Kev, are you going to check out Tariq's Black History Museum off Jefferson? I didn't have no plans on it, but I probably will. I probably will, depending what free time I got and when I'm in LA. Like I said, I don't plan on being in LA for a while. FX3 is one of the top cameras, even Netflix approved 4,000. But I'd have to see what apps I use for the editing equipment, you know, how I can transfer the stuff onto my old ass computer and stuff like that. I didn't know how to steal cars, so I wouldn't be telling on myself. I just knew how to take somebody's G-Rod that was already stolen, man. Cube Clown ran for driving a B210. Yeah. Of course, that would be late 80s. I see we getting our numbers back up though, over 100 on the live. I seen some of them stories that hit 10,000. I'm like, all right, we getting back to business. The homies would jack fools in the drive-thru, yeah. Homies would jack fools at a red light. Homie would jack fools anywhere, man. You pull up the fat burger, you pull up the meaty meat burgers, you pull up anywhere. Homies would jack you. Let me see here. I think I got that one. Kenneth Johnson, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. Good question, man. You want me to answer that question on live? Why do OGs risk credibility charging for interviews? I think a lot of people, anytime people see a way to get some money, they could get a fresh outfit, get some fresh shoes, go get some groceries. And I don't think I would estimate like the rat situation is probably what 50-50, 40-60, 60-40. So when it comes to risking your credibility or letting it be known that you were paid to speak, I think probably 50-50. People don't care. People don't give a damn about their credibility. People don't, man, it's people on here that lie so much they believe their own lies. So I think people don't care about their credibility, just like people don't care about their reputation. I think it kind of runs hand in hand. Oh man, you know what? Dudes that stole cars with tow trucks, awesome job. What about the dudes that were tow truck drivers or had the skills of a tow truck driver and just jump right in your car and take it? My homie was jacked and had to strip to underwear. Are you in the business of editing other people? I don't have time to edit anybody else's stuff, and I'm not that great. I could edit my own stuff because I'm gonna be my own critic, or I'll just live with the bloopers. But working for somebody else and they paying for it, I feel like you need to be a professional. You need to be able to give the best editing possible for the amount of money they spend, which is, no, I'm not into the business of editing other people's videos. I really don't have the time, and I would only find the time if the money was worth it. Whack 100 is a prime example. He is a known snake, but for 10 to 50K, some dudes would tolerate anyone. 10 to 50K. Damn! Where's that business at? I get out of debt real quick with 10 to 50K interview. Hey, good looking out, brother. Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate the super chat, man. I appreciate it. They were fake tow truck companies that would take stolen cars to chop shops. The police were sometimes arrested legitimate tow companies. Wow, that's deep right there. I never knew that. The cable guy back in the day had the best hustle in the hood. Man, I don't know why I didn't hustle cable. I was the first person I ever knew that hooked up a free cable. And I mean that. I swear to God, man, I didn't know nobody stealing cable before me. And those cable guys that knew how to put whatever, them locks on there or whatever, they had a great hustle. Because once they hooked you up, man, your cable wasn't getting cut off. The cable company wasn't coming out, disconnecting your stuff and none of that. Yeah, absolutely. I forgot about that era, chip boxes. Well, they used to chip the direct TV boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, they did have chip cable boxes back in the day. And then they started chipping the satellite boxes. But I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about when they first ran the cable wires in my neighborhood. Well, let me go back. My abusive brother-in-law, my sister's husband, we went to visit them in Oklahoma in 1982, summer 1982. We went to visit them in Oklahoma. They already had cable. They had these buttons. You change the channel right here. You had this thing with a long cord, and you change the channel right here. And I took the extra equipment they had. I took it. I brought it back to LA. Well, in LA, they started attaching these, I don't know what you call these components with four of those things you connect the antenna to. And the reason why it was four, because it's for this house, this house, this house, and this house. Then you go a house over and there's four more for those four houses. And when I seen the cable guys putting that up, and I inquired what that was, I was like, damn. I'm like, it ain't nothing but a damn screw on. I'm like, if I get a wire and run it from the screw on to the house, of course you could do it real neatly and discreet. I could try to get cable in the house. So I ran the cord right to the TV. And I turned a couple friends onto it. But I never charged nobody. And you know, when the cable company found out, or the technicians come out and look at the pole and find out that you're running free cable and you're not paying for it, all they would do was disconnect it. The majority of the time, they wouldn't even steal my wire. They would just cut the wire. Man, I'm going right back on the pole. You know what I'm saying? Put a new clip on the end of the wire and stick it right back up there. Yeah, I remember the black boxes with the red dot. Stan the man, good looking out. Everyone enjoy your weekend going back to work. Hey, good looking out, Stan, man. Appreciate you, bro. All it takes is one person to complain about a bad picture. Everybody get cut off. Man. All it takes is for your girlfriend to get mad at you. She's calling your job. She's telling who's doing it. And if she can, what area he's selling them in. But actually, if she just gives the name of the guy, they're going to follow the guy. They know the guy's work order, and they know when he come to work. All that old stuff. Hey, I'm going to follow Stan out the door. I'm going to get up out of here too, y'all. I appreciate you guys today, man. Y'all showed up and showed out today, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. We had a wife come back to the job and turn it straight out. Damn. I remember on TV and Z Channel. Absolutely, I remember those. Yeah, ladies can be vengeful. Or a upset customer, a rotten customer. Like if you sell this fool a cable box, or you hook his cable up to the wire. Because in Vegas, where I used to live, the cable came from underground. So you had a cable box coming right to your house from underground. But anyway, you get one unhappy customer, not just a bad picture, but because his box went out, or his wire got cut, or they came out and disconnected it, and he get mad and call the company and tell who hooked their cable up, who sold him a box, and boom, that fool getting fired. That's why you used to see back in the day, you see a lot of cable people, they didn't keep their job long. A lot of cable people lost their job because it was such an easy hustle for them. They was making money so easily, but they didn't prepare for the box getting cut off. But I'm out of here, y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have a safe weekend, man. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for helping me get my numbers back up a little bit. And thanks for watching the True Stories. Thanks for the cash apps and super chats. Man, I'm out. Peace.